Last time I compared a few techniques of the Yipman Simmental to Eternal Spring and White Gray. This time I will do this with a partner, which is Henk van der Weg. So, last time I explained that this movement is called Jamsal, which means sinking elbow in the sample platform of Eternal Spring Wing Chun. And Jamsal is also known in Yipman Wing Chun, and which is used in Dan Chisel or single arm Chisel. For example, against the palm, I use this Jamsal, sinking elbow. But it is not about a technique with an arm. It's about a concept which is called Jam, which is from the Tang Yik Eternal Spring Wing Chun. So it's about Jam, means sinking. So if it's in high attack, I use Jam this way. And I have to turn my arm, my hand like this to be able to absorb this attack. I can't use, like it is done in the Simmental, a Volksal against this Tansal, for example, because I can't absorb it this way. So if there's a high attack, then I have to absorb it this way. I have to sink. And my whole body has to do it. So I have to use my joints of my whole body. And after this Jamsal, for example, I can use this hitting technique, like it's done in the Sammental. And also, if there's a high attack, I use this and then. If it's a lower attack, I don't use any absorbing technique. I punch, but even here, I use jump, sinking. One more time. And also, I can use this with my hand instead of underarm. For example, from inside or outside, this time from outside. And last time I explained, or I showed some movements from the wooden dummy forms where this is also used. For example, in the first section of the Chikuman form, wooden dummy form. So for example, somebody grabs the neck, I do this. This is the explanation of those movements. So the conclusion is that Jamsal and hitting with this part of the underarm make much more sense than Wusal and Volksal in the Yipman Simmental